Welcome back to our family game countdown. Today we are going to talk about our numbers 20 through to 11 games. So let's jump right in. Evan, what is your number 20 game?
Raptor.
Raptor. This is a game I enjoy a lot by Bruno Catala and Bruno Faidutti, two famous game designers. And it is an asymmetrical game where one player plays as the Raptors, one player plays as the scientists to try to compete against each other. And Evan, I love that you love this game. What do you like about it?
I like being the Raptors trying to get away from the hunters, and I think the babies are sort of cute.
Yeah, they are cute little baby Raptors.
With the mom.
The game is a challenging one for the Raptors. It is a tough to win game for the Raptor players until you kind of know the game pretty well, but it is fun to play as each different side. So that was Evan's number 20, Raptor. Wyatt, what is your number 20?
My number 20 is Kid Charades.
Kids Charades. So we're all familiar with charades. What do you like about Kids Charades?
I like about Kid Charades because you get to do reactions.
Yeah, you get to act out different stuff and people have to guess. So it's pretty fun. It could be pretty funny too, can't it?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so number 19 for Evan is
Pirate Den.
Pirate Den, a game where all players have to choose a card at the same time to do their action, and you have to try to guess what other people are doing so you can get the most treasure. What do you like about Pirate Den?
Collecting the treasure.
Collecting the treasure. Yeah, it's always nice when you can get a color all to yourself, or maybe even a couple of colors, and other people aren't doing the same thing at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty fun, simultaneous action selection game. Wyatt, your number 19 is?
My number 19 is Cartagena.
Cartagena. This is a pirate race game that Evan talked about earlier in a previous list. What do you enjoy about this pirate racing game?
I like about game where you have to go on the boat and escape a dungeon.
Yep. It can be an exciting race, can't it? Especially when you get down to your last couple of pirates that need to escape. That's two pirate games in a row, Pirate Den and Cartagena. Okay, now we're at 18, Evan. What's your 18?
My 18 is Skulk Hollow.
Skulk Hollow, one of our newer games. And this is another two-player asymmetrical game where one player plays as a giant elemental creature, the other player plays as the fox heroes who are trying to battle this creature. And what do you like about Skulk Hollow?
I prefer the giant monsters like this guy right here.
Mm-hmm.
And I like being them because it's a bit hard to win, but it's fun to try to win like that because like the foxes have to get on to you, and I think they're cool moves to get them off and fight them beside. And I like being the big monsters.
Yeah, there's lots of different fun actions you can do for your character. And we've had a chance to play all the monsters, although we haven't played the game enough to really know them very well. But do you have a favorite monster you like to play yet?
This one right here.
This one is the big battling one, yeah.
Yeah, he's my favorite. You have to defeat 8 foxen heroes, or defeat the queen or the king.
That's right. Whatever. It's a pretty straightforward win condition, just to defeat a bunch of fox. That's right. So we have number 18 for Wyatt. It is a family game we've only played once so far, but I enjoyed it a lot.
Me too.
And that is?
It's called Whitehall Mystery.
Whitehall Mystery. One player is secretly moving around the board, burgling the houses, while the other detectives are trying to find that burglar. What do you enjoy about Whitehall Mystery?
I like trying to figure out who the bandit is.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know who it is. You have to figure out where they are, don't you?
Yeah, you have to figure out where they are. And it's hard to find out where the bandit is because you have to move around a lot.
Yeah, you guys had a tough time when we played it. I played as the secret moving burglar, and you guys were trying to find me, and there was a bit of a challenge with that first game, learning how to play the game. But it's definitely one I'd love to try again sometime soon.
Yeah, me too.
So, Evan, we're at your number 17.
My number 17 is Super Footy, my favorite sport.
Super Footy, a little soccer game where you got to flick your soccer players into the ball to score it into the net. And what do you enjoy about Super Footy?
The main parts of it, like trying to kick the ball into the net and like trying to get across the field.
Yeah, so I've glued all our characters so they don't come apart, but I still need to put our soccer field onto a hard flat surface so that you don't have to move the characters over bumps in the field. But that'll be super fun once it's all flattened out and easier to play.
Yep.
So, Wyatt, you're 17.
Battleship?
Battleship, a classic game of trying to sink your opponent's ships. So what do you enjoy about Battleship?
I like about trying to find out where the ships are.
Yeah, it's all about finding those ships. That's right. It's exciting when you finally get a hit, isn't it? All right, Evan. You're number 16. We just got a little expansion for her, and so I've put all their cards into a bigger box so they fit.
Dungeon Mayhem.
Dungeon Mayhem. This is a two-player, well, two to four player battling game where you each have a character that has slightly different cards and abilities, and you're battling each other. And what do you enjoy about it?
Well, first of all, we have 6 players now, so I think we can do with 6 players
That's
because
true,
of the
you could.
expansion. And what I like about it, I like trying to fight the other guys. My favorite guy is a purple guy, not the guy right here, but like another guy. He's a strong guy. Like he's more at fighting.
Yeah, another one with a strong fighting ability, and it is fun how they each play quite differently, even though it's a pretty straightforward game to learn. So, Wyatt, we sync up with your number 16, because your number 16 is also
Dungeon Mayhem.
Dungeon Mayhem. What do you enjoy about this little battling card game?
I like that they have pets. Like this guy has a super hamster that's strong and has good abilities. The hamster.
That's right. There's some cute artwork in the game too.
And real life hamsters don't have very tough abilities, except crawling around and going on little wheels.
Sure. That's a fun little game to play, that's for sure. Evan, we're at 15 for you.
Indigo.
Indigo, which is our little route connecting game of trying to get the most gems. And what do you enjoy about this building a pathway game?
Well, I like trying to like get your gems. So, like you place tiles and go and, like wherever. And I like my favorite one there is probably the blue because it gives you the most points and it's my favorite color.
Yeah.
Even though there's only one.
There's that one valuable 3-point gem
Yeah,
that
but-
everyone's competing for.
Yeah, once I was versing somebody, I think it was you, Daddy, and I just got that blue gem. Like he was going to, and I'm like, yeet, and
Yeah.
I got it.
You changed the pathway and got it to your home base area.
Yeah, yeet.
Yeah, you're good at that one.
Yeah.
Okay, Wyatt, you're 15. Evan just talked about a minute ago.
Pirate Den?
Pirate Den. What do you like about this game that involves trying to choose actions that other people aren't doing? What do you like about it?
I like about competing against other people because competing games are very fun.
And you all get to pick at the same time what you're going to do. And you never quite know what's going to happen, do you? All right, Evan. One that we haven't played in a while is number 14.
Barren Park.
Barren Park. It's a tile laying game where everybody needs to build their best bear park. And what do you enjoy about it?
I enjoy placing the tile. Like, I enjoy getting the different bears. Like, there's 3 or 4 different species. Because I'm also a science kid, so I also like the bears. That's
Yeah. We love science, and that's a fun nature one too, isn't it?
And I'm pretty good at smart games like that one.
Yeah, I feel like we would play this one more if it didn't take such a long time to set up and pack up afterwards. It takes quite a bit of work to get it all organized to play the game, but once it's all ready to go, it sure is fun. All right, Wyatt, number 14 for you.
Paddleball.
Paddleball. This game involves 2 players playing kind of a sports game, but it's a pretty dangerous sports game. What do you enjoy about having your players try to get the ball down to the field?
I like about the game trying to win it and get a person plus there's 2 teams and there's the giant bosses.
Yeah, there's
That
some
are
big
usually
tough
this
characters,
guy.
aren't there?
Yeah, and you can also knock other people's characters out to get the ball.
Yeah, the clever thing about the game, the big tough characters who are good at knocking the other players down are also the slowest ones. So if you give the ball to a fast character, they can get down to the end zone quickly, but they might get knocked over by a bigger character, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's pretty fun. Okay, we're at 13 now for Evan. So we have, what do we got here? We've got 2 that are kind of the same thing, almost.
That's why they're together. So there's Doodle Quest and Looney Quest.
That's right. Doodle Quest and Looney Quest, where you are tracing things on a clear sheet and then putting them over top of a picture to see how many points you have scored. And which one of these do you like better, Doodle Quest or Looney Quest? Looney Quest, because it has the different missions that get gradually harder until you get to the boss. Is that why you like it better?
And it's cooler too. Like you get to, and it's cooler. This one's just like you don't fight monsters. You just try to get the most points. But this one you get to fight monsters.
Yeah, it has a fun theme around it with the different characters. All right, that is a fun one to play together. And now we have 13. Are we burying you? Can we see you? We have 13 for Wyatt, which is
Very funny.
It's Codebreaker.
Codebreaker, where you have to either make a code for somebody to figure out, or you have to try to deduce it yourself. So, what is it that you enjoy about Codebreaker?
I like trying to find out what the code is.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun to find out what the code is.
Yeah, it can be challenging to figure out the different colors and where they go. Mm-hmm. Okay, 2 more. We have number 12 for Evan. Is
Century Golem Edition.
Yeah, another fairly new game.
You may have heard about the Century, but this is the Golem Edition. Golem Edition.
Yeah, that's right. It's a game with, it's sort of the same as the original Century Spice Road, but this one has the fun golem artwork.
Yeah, and it also, I like collecting gems and like giving gifts to the golems because I like the art on the golems. My favorite is like this guy with the sword. It looks cool.
This game has great artwork. I do love it. And it's a fun little engine building game where you start off with not much, but as you go on, you get better cards and get more cool stuff. So that's a pretty neat one. Wyatt, what's your number 12? This is a one we've had for a long, long time.
It's Fletcher Mummy.
Yes, which was renamed in English Pyramid and then renamed again to Pyramid of Penguin or something like that. But it's a game, another hidden movement game where one player is the mummy's secret. No, the mummy in this game can be seen with their movement, but the 4 explorers are hidden with their movement. So what do you enjoy about this game that we've had for so long?
I like trying to not get hit by the mummy and find all my things first and get out while I can.
So what do you like better, being the mummy who has to find the explorers, or do you like being the explorers trying to get the treasure?
The explorers because when I'm the mummy, it's very hard to find the other person.
Yeah, you can end up doing a lot of moving around and not finding people sometimes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, true. Okay, one more to go for this video. Number 11, another game that started off as a grown-up game and that Evan got into, which is?
Jagger and Sammy.
Yeah, it's a German title that means Hunter and Gatherer, and it's a game about a gradually diminishing board where you're trying to get the most points of stuff as you move around and pick things up. So what do you enjoy about this one?
I like picking up the weapons, trying to get the mammoths, and I like picking up points.
Yeah.
That's like what you're trying to do in the game. So
And the mammoths give you the most points.
technically everything about the game.
Yeah, it is one that I enjoy a lot as well, so I'm glad you like this one. And then Wyatt, you're number 11.
Checkers.
Checkers, classic checkers. And why do you like checkers?
Because it's fun. It's fun to trying to get all your guys king and trying to be all the person's checkers.
Yeah, it's one that you gotta really use your brain and use your smart tactics, isn't it?
Yeah, just like Brain Family, you gotta use your brain.
There you go. We got a few of those type of games. So that was our numbers 20 through to 11. Hope you enjoyed that video, and stay tuned for our final number 10 to number 1 games. Oh my gosh, I am so glad somebody took the time to watch this video. If you could just do me one more favor and consider giving me a thumb up, maybe subscribe to my channel or share the link to this video with somebody who you think would enjoy it, I would really appreciate that. Cheers. We're gonna record 2 videos. We're gonna record number 20 to 11, and then we're gonna record numbers 10 to 1.
2 videos, 1 day.
That was 13, so we're at 12. Nope, we're at
13.
hold on. No, that was 14.
Bye.
Right. Take a break and let's get set up for the last one.